Hey everybody, it's Holly,
And Heather.
and welcome to another Sunday edition of Everything Elvis. It's September, we're a week in, feeling good. It's great outside. Hope you all are doing very well. Today, we've got a fun little episode. We feel like we've got several things to talk about. Um, Heather's got a few little news bits. She actually, and I know y'all aren't going to believe this, but she had a couple of more items from her haul that she forgot about.
Yeah.
She's going to show them to you today.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk a little bit about the scavenger hunt. I'm going to show you guys the prize pack Elvis Palooza that the winner will receive with all of that. And then we thought we'd do something fun.
Hope you've been thinking.
Hope you've been thinking, yes.
If not, think now, quickly.
Well, I'll tell you, yes, think now.
Yeah,
So,
time.
we're going to do a little segment. It's in honor of our friend Dwight Eisenhower. You know, he's got that new show that he's about to go on tour with called the 88 Comeback Special.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? 88. And this is
We'll
like,
explain it.
yeah. Would you like to explain it? And then I'll tell them what they're going to do.
Explain it now?
Oh, well, we'll explain it later.
But anyway, what your goal your task is to come up with songs, and this can be any artist, any genre, but come up with songs that that were recorded and released between August 16th, 1977 and 1988.
That's the only rule.
Yeah, though it has to be a song recorded and released during that time that you think Elvis could have, might have, should have, would have recorded. So, we all do it. We're all like, because I do this all the time. I'll be like driving in my car and I'll be flipping through the radio stations, especially on Sirius.
Yeah.
And I'll flip to like 80s, rock or like 80s adult contemporary or something. And I'll hear a song come on and I'll be like, oh, Elvis would have sang that so well. He would have been so good at that song. So that kind of thing. So think about that.
Think it over. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just thought this would be fun because after we watched the show, we watched it on YouTube. We had the best time just coming up with songs and stuff that we thought he would do. We thought it'd be fun to see what you guys thought and throw out some stuff in the comments and everything. So let us know. Be thinking on that. But Heather, you said you had some news bits for us.
Well, I hope everybody's doing fantastic. We are having beautiful weather here in Nashville. I know poor Holly and Dad, they got caught in a couple of storms.
I know it rained the whole time.
Yeah,
and
they got a couple of crazy storms this week. But here in Nashville, it's been great and it's very fall-esque, which I'm loving. It's like, it's weird how like when the weather starts to turn and the leaves and things, it's really how you can just really smell and feel fall.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like I say, though, every time I return from Elvis Week, even though technically this is still summer, like about 3 days after Elvis Week, like something changes. Like you say, something changes in the air and the atmosphere, and I feel fallish. And I've already got my Halloween decor at the ready. I'm going to try to decorate this week because you all know Halloween is my favorite time. I love anything spooky. I love Halloween, just anything about it. So I'm getting all that ready because I have to have months to enjoy it. So I'm trying. I wanted to get it up by September 1st. Did that happen? No. But, so I can enjoy it September, October, and then November, I'll switch to Christmas and do November, December, Christmas. Because, I don't know about those people that, and tell me if you guys are this way. There's some people that literally don't put their Christmas tree up till like Christmas Eve. And then they take it right down like a couple days later. Not me. Not me.
I know, that's so bizarre to me because it's so much work. It's so much work to put up.
I gotta enjoy that.
And plus, I just love like holiday decorations. Like I want to enjoy them.
Yeah, I do too.
Like I love the whole festivity and atmosphere and everything. But I am excited about fall. Like I said, I just hope we have a good long fall. Because I really love pumpkin stuff.
Me too.
Like I love pumpkin donuts, pumpkin muffins, coffee, lattes, blizzards, cheesecake, anything pumpkin flavor. I am definitely one of, and Holly is too. We're like the, the pumpkin people. So excited about that. But yes, one thing I just wanted to talk about today, not a whole lot going on as far as like, major Elvis news and stuff. I guess the next big thing we're kind of waiting on as far as Graceland and stuff is the, release of the information for the lighting ceremony.
Yes.
which, speaking of Christmas and holiday, that will be coming up in November. I think it's like the third weekend in November this year.
Is it? Okay.
I think maybe. Anyway, but yeah, that's when literally they have the lighting ceremony weekend. You can go. Holly and I went for our first time last year, but they literally flip the switch and turn the Christmas lights on at Graceland, which are so beautiful and so magical and wonderful. If you're looking for a time to go, if you couldn't make Elvis week work and you can't make birthday week work, and you're looking for a time to go and have something fun to participate in, because they also do Dean Z comes and does a Christmas show concert. But that's a great time to go to Graceland and to see them flip the lights on. It's so beautiful at Christmas time. The decorations outside, the decorations inside, touring Graceland at Christmas, when it's like gets dark early. Oh, it's just amazing.
It was just magical. It was, we had seen it online, but y'all know how it is. Online's one thing, but just to be there out in the cold with Jerry Schilling and Argo and Dean and everybody. And then just like you're watching and they do the countdown, and then it's just like in the flip of a blink of an eye, flip of a switch, Graceland just lights up. I mean, it was.
And every year they have like a special guest that flips the switch.
Yes.
That gets to flip the switch. We just so happened to get to see Jerry Schilling do it. He was the special guest last year. So who knows who it'll be this year.
I know. I think they've already had him. But you know who I'd kind of like it to be?
Who?
John Stamos.
I
love him. I
don't know if he's actually like kind of like, we all know that he did like the voiceover, I should say, for when you can like tour Graceland just by yourself. You can do it with like a guide if you do one of the special tours, or you can do like the headset. And when you put the headset on, it's John Stamos' voice that's like, and now you're entering the jungle room. And he kind of talks you through the mansion and everything. But I don't know that he's ever actually been
like he has.
Really?
Years ago, though. I know.
Do any of you know?
I know. Let us know if you know. I should go down the list. I should find the list of lighting ceremony hosts and hostesses. Because all I can remember is Jerry, and I think one year Trisha Yearwood did it. That's literally all I can think.
Maybe one year we'll get to do it. Dreams. Hashtag dreams. Hashtag goals. Heather and Holly, flip the switch.
With special guest Austin Butler. How great would that be?
No, they'd all be like, Holly, have you seen Heather and Austin? They're supposed to be here. Do you know where they're at?
Thank you. Heather's love.
I'd kidnap that one. Speaking of Austin Butler, that leads me right into.
Oh, good. Great.
Speaking of Austin Butler and Baz Luhrmann, holy cow, how excited is everybody that yesterday was epic. The Elvis Presley in concert, Baz Luhrmann's project, his baby, The Magic, premiered yesterday at the Toronto Film Festival. I have seen so many people like posting about it online, posting on Graceland Insiders, talking about it. I've seen nothing but excitement and positivity and glowing reviews about it. I am so excited to get to see it. So now that it's finally been shown, I'm hoping over this next week they really start to talk about what's going to happen next, because I think Baz is just like when Joel Weinschenker spoke at Elvis Week. He talked about that he really wanted to see and hoped to see this on the big screen. It's something you need to see on the big screen. That they're just kind of waiting to see what happens now that it has premiered, and to see what outlets and who picks it up, and if it goes to select cities, theaters, if it runs for long time, short time, whatever. So, and I think Baz is the same way. He wants to definitely see it on big screens, because it needs to be on big screens.
Of course.
But oh my gosh, so I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear all the news now. I didn't really have a chance to hear any of the actual I think some people posted some footage of Baz, because he of course was there. And he came out, I think they said before and after the showing, and talked and spoke about it. I think he might have even done a little bit of a Q&A and everything.
Love it.
And I was so pumped up, and one thing I was so excited about, I just happened, like I said, I didn't have a chance to really listen to anything, so I'm going to try to do that today. But I did see some people posting on the Graceland Insiders. And to any of our Canada besties out there, did you go?
Yeah.
Did you get to see it? What did you think?
Let us know.
But I do know that our love Patrick Dunn was there.
Really?
Because he posted, he
gosh.
commented on the Graceland Insider. Somebody posted about it, and he commented back to it. Which, holy cow, I'm so excited that he got to go. Well, he's a Canadian, so it makes sense that he would, go.
Sure, I always forget
But
that.
I'm wondering if Patrick just went on his own accord, which he probably did, because I would. Or I'm wondering if Graceland was smart, as they should have been, and sent him as kind of like
Oh, I
a
bet they did.
commentator type thing,
I bet they did, yeah.
and sent him to maybe do some like interview stuff and get some footage and interviews and things that then they can like utilize
Yeah.
during birthday week or whatever. Because we all know that he is like, basically Elvis Week's official social media online host, and he does such a fantastic job.
Yeah.
So hopefully, but I did see somebody posted something about it, and this was just a response that Patrick made back about it, because apparently, like I said, Baz came out and spoke,
Mhm.
but there must have been like Q&As and stuff, and apparently some lady stood up in the audience and like asked a question or just kind of made a comment, and everybody said it was so touching, and it was so like touching to like Baz that he had her come up and he like hugged her and like everything. But this is what Patrick says about it. He says she told her story about being at 3 of the concerts that were in the film.
Oh, wow.
How Vernon instructed to talk to the maitre d' and say she was sent by Vernon to be escorted to the front and was at the foot of the stage. She held Elvis's hand and everything. She was crying, talking about it. Movie absolutely transported her and all of us. Incredible. That's from Patrick Dunn.
Wow.
So I know. Because Patrick is like us. All of us. He's like super fan.
Yeah.
Like super Elvis
Well,
fan.
I'm telling you, all the ETAs, I can imagine they're going to watch this multiple times with like a pad and pencil and be like, new moves,
Yep.
new outfit, new thing to do,
Yeah.
da da da.
But I was like, that right there says it all to me. Like
Yeah.
when he said like the movie absolutely transported her and all of us.
Oh, that's so sweet. That gave me chills. Great story,
I know. I can't wait. Well, thank you, Patrick. But I cannot wait to see it. But that like that lady, I just can only imagine her. And I think that's what's going to be really cool about this new concert documentary film, whatever you want to call it, that Baz has put together, because all of these unearthed clips and extra footage and scenes and stuff of concerts,
Yes.
during that time period and stuff. And, for those people that are still alive, that were alive yet, that were at those shows and concerts, oh my gosh, to get to see those again and like relive it again, I just can't even imagine. So I am so excited about this epic.
I am too, y'all.
And how because Elvis is gonna look so good.
It's my favorite.
I mean, and I always apparently there's it kind of goes back and forth, they said, and he kind of lets Elvis like tell the story and narrate it and everything.
Wow.
He said he kind of lets Elvis through his press conferences and things.
Okay.
He kind of uses that, because we all know Baz is brilliant. And his mind, the way his mind works and his creativity and everything. So I can only imagine that he put it together, so like interestingly. But he kind of he kind of lets Elvis like narrate it that way and everything. But I mean, there's all this, extra rehearsal footage, which I love.
You know me, I'm obsessed with rehearsal stuff.
Well, it's just like, it's so cool because I mean, we all love to see Elvis like on stage.
Yeah.
And performing and in his element and everything. But to me, the like behind the scenes stuff and the rehearsal stuff of when he's just Elvis and he's cutting up, he's having fun, he's in his element, and just to see the way that he interacts with the musicians and with the band, just the way that he what was I going to say? Just the way he kind of like interacts with them and everything is like so cool to me.
Yeah.
So I think this rehearsal stuff and footage, I don't know how much there is of it or whatever, but I'm hoping there's a lot. Because what I was gonna say is I think that really gives you a look into Elvis's genius and his musicality and his creativity.
Right.
Like you actually get to see that Elvis isn't just a singer and a shaker and a mover. Like there's so much behind how he thinks and about the music and his input into let's do this here, or this background here, or I hear this, or let's do this part, or no, slow it down, speed it up. It's so interesting to see that there's that side of him too. So that's why I love a lot of the rehearsal
and
stuff.
I think the casual fan or like the peripheral View fan
Mhm.
doesn't really know that. Like Elvis always gets not bad mouthed, but kind of like looked down because he never wrote a song.
Mhm.
Which there are a ton of fabulous entertainers that have never written a song.
Oh yeah.
But he what he didn't do with that, he made up tenfold.
Mhm.
I mean, he was a producer, he was a director. Um, he that was his forte. It wasn't really the songwriting, but a lot of people don't know that. And I mean, in my eyes, it's almost harder, I think, to produce and have that ear to know what you want with it. Like songwriting, that's your baby and that's you and you're writing your lyrics and all that. But to be like, oh, it'd be so cool if the horn section could do this or the drums could do this or the background singers could, like, that is special and unique and that is true brilliance. So I think that you're right.
Yeah.
A lot of people that don't know Elvis like we do, this is going to really open their eyes and just make them love him more and respect him more as a musician.
Yeah. Well, Elvis was great at that too. You know, he was great at taking a song or taking someone else's song, but making it his own and putting his own stamp on it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's even like, you know, if you ever go back and listen to Bill Monroe, you know, if you ever go back and listen to that bluegrass version, it is like nothing like, you know, Elvis's like bopped up, you know, like catchy, whatever. So yeah, he was so great at hearing a song but knowing what fit him and what suited his voice and his style and everything.
Yeah.
But yes, I am so pumped
I'm
about
telling you
this
what,
epic.
y'all. I don't know that I can wait till birthday. I don't know.
I know.
I mean, I'm hoping they kind of do a special screening and I will get in my car that day and race down there.
I don't know if they will, you know, because I feel like Joel and EPE and Graceland, I feel like they really want to do something significant and special with it. And I feel like they feel like birthday's a good time.
It is.
So I don't know if they'll like hold it until then or you know what, but
and then that
so excited.
That segues into other news. We talked about it briefly last week, but our birthday week is really shaping up. Heather and I went right after our live last Sunday and got our tickets. Y'all, we're finally going to Hernando's Hideaway. We've never been. It's historic. It is like, I mean, everybody who was anybody back in the day performed there, and it is still alive and well in Memphis, right near Graceland. And as we said, I gave y'all a little PSA announcement last week, but I was worried that we wouldn't get tickets. But Heather and I got our tickets for Dwight's doing 2 shows. He's doing not only an Elvis themed show, but he is also debuting at the Memphis debut. They're already on tour, I think, but the Memphis debut of his country music band. So we got tickets to both. We are so excited. If anybody else is going to birthday, y'all should just come on along with us. Tickets are still available. You can go to Dwight's, all of his info, his page and everything, all the info's there. But I'm telling you what, that is going to be the best start to birthday week. It is really shaping up. So we're very, very excited about that. So yes,
well, it's always great to have extra like things like that.
Yeah.
Because birthday is a shorter period of time than Elvis week, of course. You know, weather's always a little crazy because last year it snowed, which was quite amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It snowed while we were at birthday, but it was so awesome to be there when it snowed and to see Graceland in the snow, and we got to like walk down and see it all covered in snow, blanketed. So it was absolutely beautiful. But yeah, weather's always a toss up and stuff. And yeah, there's just not, you know, as much going on. There's not as many guests that can come, do come, whatever during birthday week. So yeah, I'm loving that, you know, Dwight and stuff are doing these extra little added shows and events and things that while you're already there, you got something cool to do.
Yeah, so that's January 6th. That's going to kick off our birthday extravaganza. 2 shows, Elvis and the Lonesome Stranger Cowboys. Did I get it correct?
Yes.
Thank you, because I always want to say River. I don't know why. But yes, you can find all your information at Dwight Eisenhower on stage. You can always message us and we'll let you know the link or whatever. So that's exciting. They haven't really announced though yet anything else for birthday.
No, I feel like tickets usually go on sale in October. So, like I said, they'll have to announce the lighting ceremony stuff before they do the birthday stuff.
Okay.
So, but hopefully, I mean, we're already to what, September 7th. So hopefully in the next week or so, we'll get some stuff about the lighting ceremony. And then shortly there on the heels of that, we'll be hearing about birthday and what's going to be happening and everything. So
yes. our year is really shaping up, y'all.
Well,
It is really
it's
shaping
like
up.
the whole thing is like really shaping up and everything. I mean, I've been like so excited about all these like festival announcements and all these things coming up. I know this weekend, some of you may be there, is the Texas Elvis Festival. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I
Texas.
love Texas.
Well, yeah, Texas does it up right. Everything's
Everything-
bigger in Texas. But yeah, that festival.
Holly, pencil that in. Texas Elvis Festival.
Yep, that festival's been going on this weekend. I've been seeing Cody Dayanaf post stuff. I've been seeing Victor Trevino post stuff, and it looks so good. Yeah, it looks so good and looks so much fun. But yeah, there's so many like festivals coming up and on the horizon. So many announcements coming. It's crazy.
I know, and we might have a couple of announcements. We're keeping hush hush right now, but we might have some stuff in the works.
Yeah,
works, and it's big time, y'all. It's big stuff. So we're excited about it.
Exciting.
Well, darn it, the Texas Festival. I'm so mad because me, I'd make a pit stop to South Fork and tour Dallas because y'all know I love Dallas. So
yeah.
That's what I meant to rewatch. While I'm making all this stuff for the goodie boxes, like I just sit there for hours and make stuff, and I like put my iPad on and I rewatch shows. I should be rewatching Dallas.
Yeah,
I should, although it's like got a gazillion seasons, but I can do it.
Yeah,
I could do it.
I know there's some kind of, and I guess it's because you like Dallas, but you must be a part of some kind of like.
Yes, I am. I'm a part of a
Facebook
Dallas group or something.
Yeah, well, I was like watching the other day, or I was going through Facebook the other day, and yeah, there was this scene popped up, and it was what's the guy's real name that plays Bobby?
Patrick Duffy.
Patrick Duffy. It was like a scene between Patrick Duffy and Priscilla Presley, so Jenna Wade and Bobby. And so I stopped to watch it, and it was so dramatic. Like apparently he was like trying to buy her like a clothing store or something, and she was like, "I don't need a store." It was. I was like, wow, these old like primetime soaps were just so dramatic.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So anyway, I digress. Texas Elvis Festival.
Yeah. So that one was this weekend,
but they should hold it at South Fork.
Whoa,
wouldn't that be great? And they could just do shows on big tents in the lawn. Listen, if they'd hold it at South Fork, I'll be there with bells on.
That would be really cool.
That would be so cool. I'd love that. Okay, I digress. Anyway, next.
Yeah, next
piece of news.
Yeah, so that was really like all I had to talk about. I just really wanted to talk about the like epic thing.
Yeah.
And stuff. So yeah.
Do you want to show them your mishaps?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is quite funny because, yeah, you know how Holly and I always go back and forth and argue that she always says Heather's haul is huge, and I always say it's not that bad. But yes, after we got done last week, I was like, hey, wait a minute. I was like, I don't remember showing this thing. And then Holly was like, it was up there. I guess I overlooked it. And then when Holly was at Dad's, she was like, Heather, when Dad and I were going through the mugs and the cups and things, getting the goodie boxes sorted and stuff, she was like, we found a couple of things that you bought, snuck in, that you bought. And I was like, oh, I forgot about those too. So number one, remember last week how I was saying, hey, I actually think I didn't buy a mug this year. I did. I bought a mug. I completely forgot about it. But look how cool it is. So yeah, I got this mug this year. So it says Graceland all the way around. It has the gates of Graceland, but it's so cool. I don't know if you can tell. Frosted. I don't know if you can tell on the screen, but it's like, yeah, frosted white, and it's all in this beautiful like baby blue. So I haven't put like any coffee in it.
Spice latte is going to look great in it.
I haven't put any coffee or anything in it, but I can only imagine it's going to look so cool. But I did buy another mug, so there's another one for the collection.
Thank goodness, your streak of mug buying has not been tainted.
Thank you. That's what I thought.
She was so worried, y'all, that she had not gotten a mug.
I know, but it was so funny because Holly literally called me and she goes, Heather, so Dad's been wrapping the mugs for the goodie boxes, and she's like, he almost wrapped a mug you bought, and I was like, oh, my Graceland mug. She's like, yeah, Dad almost wrapped it, and she's like, luckily he was like, hey, this one's different. Do I wrap it? So somebody almost got this. Somebody almost got a little bonus mug in your goodie box. But anyway, and then I forgot about this cool thing. So I got this also from our friend Chuck, I believe was his name, at the Travel Lodge. But look how cool it is.
It's a tabletop stand.
Yeah. So you remember how enamored I was with my little, I don't know if you can see it back here, my little cardboard stand-up that
Mini
I got
Elvis.
from John Daly last year. I loved that because you always see like the really big stand-ups,
Like life size.
Yeah, the life size of Elvis and stuff, but you hardly ever see like the smaller or the ones you can just set on a table. But yeah, look at this one. It's the tabletop stand-up 68 comeback special black leather. Look, isn't it
Oh,
cool?
look, we could set it here and it could just be right beside us and be like, hey, Elvis, what do you think?
Yeah, you could be our third co-host. Yeah, so I don't know. You can take it out if you want, and I'll set it up.
And I see a comment by Wendy leading up to Heather's next thing.
Yes, and then also some of you asked me in the comments last week, and I was like, oh, I'll just have to show it next week because again I forgot, and it was at Dad's. But they did come out at UNESCO this year with 4 new pieces for the Graceland Snow Village collection.
Yes.
I guess you would call it. I did not get all 4 because they're a lot of money.
They're pricey.
They're a lot of money. I'm gonna have to save up. Again, piggy bank depleted. Piggy bank gone.
Well, this is the first of 4 installments.
Yeah,
First
I'm
installment
gonna,
of
yeah,
4.
exactly. I'm gonna have to do it in like pieces. So maybe I'll get another one if we go to the lighting ceremony
That'd be
or
fun.
in January.
Every time you go, get a piece.
Yeah, maybe I'll get another piece. But I started with this one.
This one's my favorite, I think.
Yeah, look, it's Elvis on Rising Sun. So I started with this one because it was my absolute favorite. So I'm gonna unbox it for you guys so you can see it up close and in person. But I can't wait to add it to my snow village this year. And Holly, she's been, I'm so proud of her. She's been working so hard when she was at our house this week, cleaning up our bonus room that I told you about last week that we are in right now, that has everything everywhere and mostly 98% of it's Elvis stuff. She cleaned it all up and she's organized it and put it all up and everything. And so that also means she's been working on pulling out Halloween decorations and then Christmas decorations. So I'm going to be working on my Christmas tree and my Graceland setup here pretty soon so that I can take you guys on a tour and stuff. Do you have a scissors?
No.
Okay, there, I got it. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
But anyway, so I can't wait to add this to it because I got my plane,
Mhm.
my Lisa Marie plane last year.
Yeah, because I think this year,
This is so cute.
as soon as we get Heather's Elvis Christmas room set up, we'll start doing our lives from there to get everybody in the holiday spirit.
Oh, this is so cool because you've seen these, pictures and videos of Elvis riding Rising Sun on the lawn of Graceland. It's like iconic.
And
And
it's
like,
got his fedora.
yeah, and like when you go to Graceland, when you go through what used to be the like little racetrack thing, and
Here, I'll hold it up while you talk about it. Yeah, keep going.
they have the videos playing the old home movies playing of Elvis and Priscilla and everybody. There's like a home video of him on Rising Sun riding in this leather
Right
jacket
there it is.
with
It's
the
like,
fedora.
there's the video. Dun, 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 dun.
But isn't that the cutest Elvis on Rising Sun? I love it.
I love it too.
And
Look,
Rising Sun has a
he's
little
got a
wreath.
little wreath on. How cute. And look, a little blue blanket.
I know.
Look, it's even got the little ropes that Elvis is holding. I mean, this is like exactly
The reins.
like
I love the
sorry,
Holly
the
saying,
reins.
not even calling it the correct stuff. She's like, the blue blanket.
Is it really
ropes."
a rope though? Or I mean, was it made of rope or is it like probably like
I
leather
don't know that.
reins?
I
I don't
that
know.
much. I think they're usually leather. I mean, horse people out there tell me. I love horses, but I've actually never ridden one. I've never really been around horses, but I love them. I think they're beautiful, beautiful, amazing animals. And we know Elvis has
That's what
such
Elvis
an
looks like.
affinity. We know he had such an affinity for horses.
Well, one day, because we're gonna make it happen. One day we're gonna do that Presley for a day, and you get to get your picture on a horse.
Yeah,
And I'm definitely doing it. I'm getting on that horse.
yeah.
That's very cute. That is really
I
cute.
know.
He's got his little gloves on. So, ta-da!
Yep,
Heather's
so-
first installment for Christmas.
Yeah. So excited about that. So yes, I did get that one piece, but they also have a I think it's Elvis with in front of a Christmas tree.
It's,
and
it's got Elvis opening presents, I think.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, and he's got like presents and there's presents around the tree. So there's that one, and then they have a really beautiful one. They have the stables.
Yes, the stable.
Yeah, like the piece like
that should be your
cool
next one
pieces.
so that Rising Sun can sit.
It's the most expensive. But they have the stables, and then they also have one of a Santa Claus, and he's holding an Elvis Christmas record.
Cute.
Yeah.
Well, listen, this one will go in front of Heather's got the 56 Graceland at Christmas time.
Department 56.
Yep, Department 56. So this is going to go in front of it.
And if you want these, you can literally go to Graceland.com, shop Graceland. They literally have a whole tab there that says UNESCO. You just click on it, or you could probably just Google UNESCO Elvis Christmas.
Yeah.
And it'll pull up all the different items so you can see what they look like and how much they are and everything.
That is really cute.
Love them.
I kind of love that too. I'm glad you got that. Here, I'll.
Oh, isn't he the cutest? I do it. If you want to like talk about, I guess, the scavenger hunt next.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys our prospect palooza. Or actually, I'm gonna have Heather show it to you. But scavenger hunt is underway, so y'all make sure. I've sent out all the emails. I've resent emails. If you didn't get your email anytime, don't fret. There's always next year. We do it every year. We may even start doing it more than once a year. Who knows? You never know about us. But yeah, if you want to, go ahead and get your email in for next year. And also just to, be kept up to date, we've got our new website, tcb4elvis.com. Just go there. There's a contact page. Give us your email, and then we will next year definitely send you the scavenger hunt questions. And throughout the year, we're going to really try to be really professional this year and like give you updates and send emails on, fun things we're doing. Also, let's see. So the deadline is, I believe, I put it in the email, but it's like in a week or so. So get your questions in. Most everybody's already. I mean, we have gotten, you guys were on it quick because I made it hard this year. I really dug deep for some stuff that y'all have to really remember or go back and find, and y'all did it. So kudos to everybody. But I think the cutoff's maybe around the 15th, and then the next Sunday or so, like I say, we look at everybody's answers. We put your name into a big old hat or bag, and then on one of our Sunday lives, we draw a winner, and you get this prize pack scavenger hunt palooza. I've got to come up with a great name for it. I always call it my Elvis palooza, but
I think prize pack palooza is pretty good.
That's cute. That's cute. Maybe that's prize pack palooza. So do you want to go over a couple of things that are in it? And this is not everything, because like I say, we have a big Rubbermaid that we call the treasure chest, and throughout the year and years, anytime we find something that we think is cute or that'd be cute for a giveaway or the palooza, we put it in there, and then every year we go through it and we just kind of pull out things that we think are cool to make this big gift bag for the scavenger hunt winner. So this year it's pretty cool. We've got some cool stuff in it.
Yeah. So let me see. Oh, almost stuck myself.
And I always like to put new stuff and then vintage stuff.
Yeah. So a lot of you love these, and
I have to include this.
And you ask us all the time about them and how we get them. So yeah, you're gonna love this. It's an Elvis bingo dauber.
Yeah, people love them.
An Elvis bingo dauber.
I mean, I do.
How cool is that? Yeah,
I love it.
So, and then it's an Elvis on the back. This one I think is red. Yeah, this one's red. So cool. I mean, so hey, if you have some bingo in your hometown, you can sport your Elvis bingo dauber. So that's really cool.
Nice.
And then we have a couple, of really cool posters.
Look at this one.
Really cool posters.
We got this one from Graceland.
Oh,
and it says Graceland. Isn't that cool?
Ooh, that's a good.
It says rock and roll.
Oh, that's
close to rock and roll Graceland. There's that one.
Oh, I love the blue in the background.
I know, it's so pretty.
And
we need to frame it.
When we went to Graceland for the Elvis movie release, we got several of these. Look how cool this is. So this was the promo poster of Austin Butler that they did for the Elvis movie.
Love it.
Fantastic. So
cute.
Gonna get those.
Yeah, and then a bunch of little
and then a bunch of other stuff. So we have a little pin here, vintage pin here of the Elvis stamp.
I thought that was cute.
Yeah, one of the first Elvis stamps when it came out.
You can put that on your tote bags and stuff.
Yep. And then we have this cool button, vintage button. Look how great Elvis looks.
Yeah, I got that one just because he looks so great.
Yeah.
So, and these came from John Daly, so these are vintage.
Yeah, vintage
collection.
And then this awesome keychain. Look at this that says Elvis.
It's big too.
Yeah, that is a big keychain.
I know, I like it.
Yep, Elvis keychain. And then just some, Elvis-esque jewelry, because who doesn't love jewelry? Look at this ring. Doesn't this remind
Totally
you?
reminded us of Elvis.
Doesn't that remind you of something Elvis would wear? So this cool ring,
The black cabochon.
black cabochon. And then this bracelet that pretty much matches it.
You know, it's black. Black makes
Yeah.
me think of Elvis.
Look at this. Like, yeah, kind of like cool.
Little
Like
bracelet.
rock and roll. So oh,
Did you just?
I did.
Never mind.
Okay.
I have.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. And then this, like, look at this vintage ladder.
Yeah, I love that.
I do too. We got this from John Daly, and I have like a whole collection of these because he had a bunch of different ones that had like, different pictures and things on it. But this one I think is so cool because it's like Graceland. It's like the little Elvis character, the Cadillac. What is this over here? My eyesight is so terrible.
I don't know. I don't have.
Is it a jukebox?
I think it's a jukebox.
Yeah, a jukebox. It's got like a little blue suede shoe.
I collect those. Anytime I see those at John Daly's, I grab them.
I love
because I think they're so
I love
cute.
this ring. Now I wish I had kept it. Anyway, and then this Tupelo, the birthplace koozie, so you can keep all your drinks cold. I know that is cute.
Yeah,
I don't even remember what
that
that is.
postcard. And then
look at this. Okay, I'm super excited about this T-shirt for y'all. Look at this. Okay, first of all, look at the color of it. I love the baby blue. It says Elvis Week, but this, y'all, is super collectible and vintage because this is from Elvis Week 2020.
The elusive 2020.
The elusive 2020. When
a
the
lot
world,
of people couldn't go.
when the world went crazy.
We got that.
Yeah, isn't this cool?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, so that's going to be fantastic for somebody. And then, because you know how Holly and I love our tumblers and our cups and things, you're going to get this super cool Aloha from Hawaii.
Just mine.
Yeah.
It's my new favorite.
It is your new favorite.
It is. I love it.
It is your new favorite.
I even take it to Powell with me.
But it's on both sides, but it's the 50th anniversary, 73, Aloha from Hawaii. So
fun.
Keeps things hot, keeps things cold. And I love it because it has this little like you just like flip it to keep it closed or open it. So that's amazing.
Yes.
And then this is still one of my all-time favorite purses
that you got
that I've ever got because I just love it. So somebody, let me get the thing out of here.
There's unboxing it. She's unwrapping it.
So somebody is gonna get this. It's an Elvis purse.
It's the 68 comeback special.
It is the 68 comeback special purse. So,
but here's my favorite part.
It's like pleather, and then look. So the strap is like Elvis's guitar strap.
How fun!
From the 68 comeback special, and look, even on the inside, the print on the inside is that as well.
Yeah, Heather is enamored with this purse. This is probably her favorite.
Well, it's just like it's a perfect size.
It is.
I love the like strap because it's adjustable.
I just love the strap,
and it's a perfect size, and it has like one little like pocket here. You can actually carry a lot in it, and so I love this. So amazing prize pack palooza.
I know, and then whoever wins, you and I can cheers during our Sunday lives because I'll have mine too.
Yes, yeah. So
that'd be fun. So that's all coming up. That's what you'll get. Plus, you never know with us. We'll throw some stuff in there.
Be something extra.
So get your scavenger hunt questions answered and get them emailed in. Okay, that'll be really fun.
This is just like a fun thing for Holly and I to do. This is just one of the things we do to kind of like give back, to say thank you to all of you all that support us and you follow us and you like and share and comment on our videos and stuff. This is just a small little way, to say thank you to you all. Create something fun for you all to do and participate in, and then put together this really cool little prize pack palooza. And like Holly said, we're always just collecting things and trying to think of things throughout the year that are like, oh, that'd be cool for like a prize pack.
Yeah, like I literally organized this room, and one Rubbermaid says Heather's Elvis collectibles she doesn't know what to do with yet. She won't part with them.
No,
but she doesn't have them displayed yet. But I'm gonna make her. Then I have the treasure chest Rubbermaid, which is all stuff that we like to do for giveaways. Then I have my like things we have duplicates of, and you guys know, you collectors know it's crazy around here. So that was that.
Yes.
Ta-da. And then next, do you have any other news?
I don't. I was maybe going to talk about that calendar, but I guess we could show it next week.
Yeah, we could do that next week. Okay. So this one, y'all get your thinking caps on because this is fun.
Yeah.
Like I say, Heather and I had the best time a few weeks ago after Dwight made a post. So the whole premise of this is, and this is in no way affiliated. It's not like we're picking a song list. This is just out of sheer fun.
Mm-hmm.
We just thought it'd be fun. But Dwight Eisenhower made a post a few weeks ago saying like, oh, I'm putting together a new song list for my new show, the 88 Comeback Special. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go on YouTube and look up Dwight Eisenhower 88 Comeback Special. It is 1988, not 68. This is a futuristic kind of fantasy show as if Elvis didn't die on August 16th and that he recuperated, he got his health back, and then he came back for another concert in 88. How cool is that? And so he put together, the show's amazing. Go on YouTube and watch it. He put together all these interesting songs that maybe Elvis would have sang. That from August 16th, 77 to 1988. That's the time frame. And so Heather and I, we were in the car talking about it one day, and we just went off on this tangent, and we were naming songs, and like it was so much fun. We thought it'd be so cute. What do you guys think?
And I could kick myself because Holly and I've been laughing about it too.
Yeah.
Because like literally, like I think he made the actual post when we were at Elvis Week.
Maybe.
And then there was like literally one morning that Holly and I were like having coffee and stuff, and Holly was like, did you see the post that Dwight made about, asking people like if you have song ideas, send them to me, whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we did. We just started rattling off, and I was coming up with some gems.
This one had probably 20 songs.
I mean, I was coming up with some gems. And did I write any of them down? No. So now I've been trying to like think about it. But anyway, maybe some of them will come to me today, or maybe some of you all will say some of the same.
I know. So what's one of your most favorite songs from the 80s
but
that you think about?
Yeah.
That Elvis might.
And again, any artist, any genre, because we all know that was the thing about Elvis, is that Elvis was like so versatile, and he was so many artists in one artist.
Yes.
Like it didn't matter, if Elvis loved the song or the song connected with him or he felt the song, then he sang it, whether it was gospel or blues or rock or country or soul. It didn't matter.
Right.
So
I just thought of another song. Hold on, I've got to put it on my list.
Good. Oh, good. So yeah, most of the songs I've kind of come up with that I thought about because besides Elvis, Holly and I are like country fans, and I'm not talking about like I'm not talking about bro country. I'm not talking about bro country. Not today's country. Most of today's country, I could give.
There's a couple of gems out there. There's some. Come on now, don't poop.
No, there's some that I think are doing a great job and that I do really enjoy and stuff. For the most part, I think most of the newer artists all sound alike, and I think all their songs sound alike and are about all the same stuff. But anyway, Holly and I really love country music and traditional country music. So most of mine are from that. Like artists.
Mine are all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, good. I love it.
Well,
but yeah, so we're going to look at some questions and comments real quick to give you more time to think. But again, this is just such, when, Holly and I like kind of researched this and heard about Dwight doing this show because he actually premiered it in July in Vegas, when they were doing like a Summerfest Vegas Elvis Festival, and he premiered the show there. And then Holly like went down the rabbit hole because she started watching it on YouTube, and then she's like, Heather, you've got to watch it. But I was just like, what a cool concept, like what a great idea of something new, something fresh, a different take on an Elvis concert, an Elvis show, to come up with. And as I always say, Dwight is one of the best voices in the business. Like when it comes to when it comes to like sounding like Elvis and singing Elvis songs, his vocals and his voice are incredible. It doesn't get any better. So I can't think of anybody better than Dwight to do a show like this, because again, you're taking songs and the whole idea that he came up with of literally, because that's what we all do, is we think like, what if Elvis hadn't died in 1977? Like, what would he sing? What would he record? What would he be doing? And so he kind of took that and ran with it in the sense of, let's say Elvis didn't pass away in 77 and he took a break. he retired, took some time off to get healthy, all that stuff. And then was like, you know what? I'm going to come back out and I'm going to do an 88 comeback special, just like I did the 68 comeback special. And I'm going to come back out and prove who's still king of rock and roll and, do all these great songs and stuff that Elvis could have, done. So what a great concept and idea. And now, Dwight's taking that show on the road.
Y'all, it's showing on tour.
Yes. So check his site, Dwight Eisenhower on stage, and see where all he's coming, and if he's coming in, near your city or state or whatever, and go see this show.
Yeah.
And check it out on YouTube because he already did a lot of really cool, great songs.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of you, I saw you already commented, "I will always love you," because that's definitely one.
Oh,
I think we've all always thought. We wish Elvis could have recorded. How would Elvis have sounded singing "I Will Always Love You"? Because we all know the long story, that Colonel Tom and Elvis wanted to record it, but Colonel Tom wanted half the publishing. Dolly wasn't willing to give it up, and she just said, "Sorry, can't do it." And she passed on it, and Elvis never recorded it. Broke her heart, broke everybody's heart.
My heart is still broken to this day about that.
Yeah, but I mean, also look at how well the song did for Whitney Houston and everything. But still, he did do that song.
That was
in
his
the original
closer.
88. That was his closer. So go to YouTube because it was amazing. Go to YouTube and watch it.
He has to keep.
I was going to say he's probably going to keep.
He has to.
That's
I mean, it was too magical. He's got to. He's got to. So yeah. Well, anyway, you can look at comments and some songs. Okay. Here's what I was thinking. So I Googled who were the most popular artists in the 80s. Okay. Do you know who for the pop world it would have been?
Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Okay.
But I can't think of a good Michael Jackson song. Can y'all?
That was recorded in that. Let me think.
In that time period. I mean, every Michael Jackson song is great, but I'm just trying to think of something Elvis would say. Yeah. So y'all be thinking of that.
And when did he do the Man in the Mirror?
I think that was after 88.
Was it? Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Although, wouldn't that be great? Because what was that video, though, that he had Lisa Marie in? I didn't even think about that.
Na, 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 na.
Is it that You Are Not Alone?
Yeah, wasn't it? I think so.
Is that the one that Lisa Marie's in?
I think it is.
Well, that was definitely, I think, past 88. I think. Now, don't quote me. I don't know. We could look.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he was the most popular pop artist, of course. Then, in country music, it was Garth Brooks. And y'all, what if he sang If Tomorrow Never Comes? In the 80s. In the 80s.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
If Tomorrow Never Comes. Yes. Or The Dance.
Oh, The Dance. That's my favorite Garth Brooks song.
But I think The Dance might have been. I don't know. I haven't checked these dates, y'all.
Okay, here, I'm going to Google while you're
checking If Tomorrow Never Comes.
Because there were several songs I came up with, and it would be like 89. And I was like, darn it! Or it'd be like 91. And I was like, oh.
That's okay. Maybe down the road, Dwight can do the 98 comeback special. Hey, Elvis would still be in his prime in 98.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but here's my big one, y'all, that I am obsessed with, and I don't know why I'm obsessed with, and I did look this one up, and it does fall in the time frame, because I was trying to think of who were, like, really great singers back in the 80s, because, Dwight, he likes a challenge, and he's a big vocalist, but I think George Michael was a fantastic vocalist.
Yeah.
What about Careless Whisper, y'all?
Good.
I went back and watched that video. I'm obsessed. Now I'm like, we need to. Dwight should make a video. He should make a music video and do super 80s. And Jay Dupuis helped him. Jay is the producer extraordinaire right now. He's like the hot man on producing.
Yeah.
And I think he helped Dwight produce this show. And he did all the AI graphics and stuff. And they did, because they had the best, like, old 80s commercials and 80s, like, music video type stuff. Because, that was the heyday of MTV.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that video is fantastic.
Also, I've always wished that. Can you imagine if Elvis had done music videos?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That would have been amazing.
Can you imagine?
They would have been dramatic.
Music videos.
And he could have acted in them and done it.
Heck yeah. I've always wanted Elvis to have done a music video. Yeah.
But yeah, I think Careless Whisper. Well, because it's great.
Yeah. Also, speaking of George Michael, when did he come out with the, Faith? Gotta have faith, faith. Because that would have been a good one. Well, because literally when I was trying to come up with songs and stuff,
power ballads.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When I was trying to come up with songs and stuff, for some reason my list always went to like slow or sad songs.
Mine's Power Ballad City.
And I was like, we got to come up with some like kind of, catchy upbeat, but I couldn't come up with any. Cool. So come up with some.
Speaking of it, I didn't have it on my list, but now I thought of it. Journey.
Oh yeah, I think I can. Wait,
Oh, he's got to do a Journey song.
But you're gonna be sad because the dance came out in 1990.
Oh. Well, I'm saving it for the '98 special.
But you
in my mind is going to happen.
You did look up the
I didn't.
If Tomorrow Never Comes.
No, I didn't look.
Oh,
I looked
we're
at
gonna have to look up.
Whisper.
Okay,
and it was in like '85.
Because I feel like the If Tomorrow Never Comes was later than '88 too. Let's see if because If Tomorrow Never Comes was Garth's very first song.
All I know is Dwight needs to make a music video, and if he needs a stand-in or an extra, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay, let's see.
No,
If Tomorrow Never Comes was '89.
No, no. I can't believe that. Well, hey, maybe it got written in '88 and it just didn't get released. Maybe like down the pipeline, Elvis got it and he got it before, Garth was able to record. I don't know. I'm making things up, y'all. I'm just making things up.
Okay.
But
so
okay, then I went down this rabbit hole of duets. Did y'all remember? And I know Elvis didn't do duets, but like this song, it's an old Bob Seger song, and I don't particularly care for Bob's version of it, but Kenny Rogers and Sheena Easton did it, and it's called We've Got Tonight. So technically, it could be done as a solo song. But y'all remember that old song, We've Got Tonight?
Yes.
I'll tell you the best version, though. Go on YouTube, because I don't think they ever officially recorded it. But when Kenny was in concert, he and Dolly did a concert tour together. And Dolly came out and sang Sheena's part. But I, of course, like, Sheena's great. But Dolly's part, I just love Dolly in it even better. But it's called We've Got Tonight. And I'm telling y'all, that'd be so, it's a good song. It's so dramatic. It'd be
yes. Speaking of the Journey, the one that I thought of, and I did look it up, and it was in '83, is Faithfully. You remember that song?
Yes!
Faithfully.
Faithfully.
Because isn't it Steve Perry that was
a
Journey?
One of the greatest vocalists of all time. Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, really great singer and vocalist. But yeah, Faithfully, that'd be a good
Heather, that's the Journey song. Because I always, me, I always want Don't Stop Believing.
There is another Journey song that I was thinking of too.
Cinder My Love.
Open Arms.
Open Arms, yes.
Let me see.
It was probably in the '80s. Open Arms are Faithful.
I'm super excited.
I do get excited about it.
Okay, hold on. Let me see when that
I love '80s.
Let me see when that one was recorded.
Journey. Okay.
But yeah, Faithfully was in '83, so that one definitely hits the mark.
Here's another great singer, Bryan Adams. Remember Bryan Adams in the '80s? Yeah. And he had some bangers. Summer '69.
Ooh, Open Arms was '81. Ooh. It makes the cut.
'81.
It makes the cut.
Interesting.
I can just hear Elvis. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, what Bryan Adams song were you thinking?
I don't know. He had so many, but I can't really think of one. I mean, there's Heaven, but I think that might have been after '88. I'm not sure. But I was thinking Summer of '69. I got my first real. I don't know.
Is that Bryan Adams?
Yes. That's Bryan Adams.
I'm thinking of isn't there a song by Don Henley called The Boys of Summer?
Yes.
I was thinking that one.
I love Don Henley too. Then what about this, y'all? Do y'all remember this old, and I don't even know why I'm bringing it up, but Cher and Peter Cetera had a duet called After All. So good. And I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe it could be made into a solo song. And if not, I'm sure Dwight will have an amazing couple of female background singers. They could come out and do a little duet. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Don't y'all think that'd be great?
Yeah.
But After All, remember that old Cher and Peter Cetera song? Peter Cetera can sing.
That's cool to imagine. Had Elvis lived, would he have started doing some duets? Because Elvis never did duets. And partly, I don't know if that was Elvis, if that was Colonel Tom, if that was both of them. But he didn't really do duets. I think only duets he really kind of did was like Viva Las Vegas with Anne Margaret and stuff. They kind of did some little like duets, during that movie on that soundtrack and stuff. But other than that, I mean, he never like recorded with any female artists and stuff.
I know, how much a shame. Can you imagine Elvis and Cher? Like Elvis and who else was popular at that time? Well, Elvis and Dolly, of course, should do something.
I was thinking, that just made me think, and I don't even know why. Duets, I don't know why it made me think of when did Wind Beneath My Wings come out? That's a great song.
In the '80s, because it was from Beaches.
Yeah, because Bette Midler, Wind Beneath My Wings.
I'm on it. Wind Beneath My Wings. I'm on board. All right, let's look at some comments and see what gems you guys have come up with.
And then I have a whole ton. Let's see. I have a whole ton of songs and
artists. Oh, wait, yeah, Susan's right. He did a duet with Frank Sinatra. That was, I guess, his only duet.
When they did the, Welcome Back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they kind of did do that little thing. Yeah. But I'm talking about, never really, recorded. like album or record it on a album and release it and everything. And that'd be cool.
I'm living for these comments, y'all. I'm living for it. I meant to say that Vula said "Living on a Prayer" Bon Jovi. He does need to do a Bon Jovi song because I love Bon Jovi.
Yeah, there was another Bon Jovi song I was thinking of. I'm trying to think what it was.
It's that ballad song. Yeah, they had some ballads.
I was also thinking, but I don't think it hit the mark. Do you remember the Poison song? Brett Michaels. Every rose has its thorn, but I think it was like not in the time frame.
No, I think it might have been. It might have been. I'm not sure.
Laura, I love that one, and I thought of this one too, but I don't know if it counts because I think it's an old song. But "When a Man Loves a Woman" by Michael Bolton.
Listen,
"When a Man Loves a Woman" originally like a
Percy Sledge, back in the day. But hey, maybe Elvis hears Michael Bolton's in the 80s and is like, "I'm going to show up Michael Bolton."
Yeah. Here.
Okay,
while we're looking, I'm going to do a couple that I came up with. Okay. So I love Billy Joel. I know he's not the greatest singer.
What about Billy Joel?
But he just has great songs. And remember his "Just the Way You Are"? Don't go changing. Would Elvis not be great at that?
Heather, you nailed it. That's a good one. That's
"Just the Way You Are," Billy Joel. And that was in 77.
I love it.
And it was in, I think, November 77. So I hit it. I hit the cusp.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay. Also, I love Ronnie Millsap.
He's on my list too.
Ronnie Millsap. Whoa, you want to talk about an incredible singer?
Yes.
Oh my God. And he has connections to Elvis because he played piano on some of Elvis's songs.
There you go.
But he had a song called "It Was Almost Like a Song." If you don't know it, look it up.
Yeah. If you don't know Ronnie Millsap, look him up.
Yeah. He had a song. It's so beautiful. It was called "It Was Almost Like a Song." So good. So good.
Maybe Smoky Mountain Rain, because Elvis did
that would be a little
Smoky Mountain.
Yeah, catchy. Yeah. And then Holly and I absolutely love George Jones. I mean, who doesn't? George Jones is like
the king.
Yeah, he's like music. Wow. But "He Stopped Loving Her Today."
Somebody put that in their comments. I saw some comments. Yes.
I would love to hear Elvis sing that because, that is like George Jones' biggest hit of all time. Actually, whenever they do polls, surveys, whatever of, list out the top 150 whatever country songs of all time, "He Stopped Loving Her Today" is usually number one.
As it should be.
Yeah. And the cool thing about this idea is George Jones years ago, he actually did an album and it was called "The Hits I Missed and the One I Didn't," because he thought, he talked about how there were so many great country songs recorded by his friends that he heard and then was like, "Man, I wish I had recorded that," or "Man, I wish
passed him."
Yeah, I wish
they got pitched to him and he said, "No, this isn't a hit," and then someone else got it and it was a hit.
Yeah, and he heard it and then was like, "Wow, this is a great song." So he did this whole album based on that. But then, like he said, the one he didn't miss was "He Stopped Loving Her Today," although he almost missed that one because actually when they pitched that one to George Jones, he's like, "Oh, that song's too sad. Ain't nobody gonna want to listen to that. That's a tearjerker." Little did he know it would literally be country gold. But yeah, to hear Elvis sing "He Stopped Loving Her Today."
Another good one.
Oh, good one. Okay.
That's a good one.
Keep going because I got to go list.
You're killing it.
Okay, listen to this one. This one I thought was so interesting because I could just, hear Elvis because Elvis kind of likes sometimes those obscure odd songs. So there's a song that Willie Nelson and Ray Charles did a duet on called "Seven Spanish Angels."
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Can't you hear Elvis singing that? "Seven Spanish Angels."
I can sing. I can hear him singing a lot of Willie Nelson songs, and
yes,
always on the line connection.
Yeah. So that one I thought was great. Okay, now I'm also a huge, again, Holly and I love old country, and we love a lot of the 80s country vocalists because in the 80s there were some killer male country vocalists.
Absolutely.
Well, one of them that I think was one of the best is Ricky Van Shelton. I don't know if y'all know who Ricky Van Shelton is.
Heather's digging deep on this. You got to be a country fan to know this.
But he had a song in the 80s called "Somebody Lied."
Oh, yes, I forgot about that one.
Heather, "Somebody Lied." Ricky Van Shelton.
Good one.
Y'all, are you writing these down? Are you going to go after this today and YouTube them? Okay. And then probably one of my all-time favorite country vocalists, country artists of all time. One of my absolute favorites. I would put him in my top 3, top 5 all the time is Keith Whitley. Keith Whitley.
Number one.
Yeah. So he has a song called "Don't Close Your Eyes." Yes. Keith Whitley, "Don't Close Your Eyes."
If you've not heard this, y'all, you're not living. You're just not
Yeah.
living.
But it is so in that vein of like, Separate Ways and Always on My Mind and kind of that like
Yes.
Elvis would be so good at it.
He would have rocked that out.
Yes.
That's a great one.
And then to me, whenever I think of like Elvis and songs, and when Holly and I saw Dwight's post and we started like going back and forth, one of the people we kept talking about a lot of their songs was Kenny Rogers. Because for some reason, to me, Kenny Rogers and Elvis would have been like this
I
on
thought they
their
would have been good friends.
well, but they would have been like this on their song. Like they would have battled it out of like, I want to record that. No, I'm going to record it. No, like there's so many great songs because again, Kenny Rogers, phenomenal vocalist and a phenomenal catalog.
Oh, there's not a bad song in the bunch.
No.
Not a bad one.
And so, yeah, I think Elvis would have loved so many songs. And Dwight, in the 88 comeback special that he did in Vegas, he actually did a Kenny Rogers song. I think, did he do this? She Believes in Me? Was that the one he did?
I think so. And it was, I think.
Yeah,
he did
a
Kenny Rogers song. And I was pumped and it was.
Yeah, but I think it was She Believes in Me. But Kenny Rogers also has one called You Decorated My Life. Good one.
What about Love Lifted Me? But I think that I looked that one up, but I think it was.
And even Lucille.
Yeah.
Because it's like a story song,
Yeah.
But yeah, the You Decorated My Life. And then also Lionel Richie.
Yes.
Do y'all remember the song he did, Endless Love? And then he recorded duets with people
on
it.
Ross, yes.
But he did the original version of Endless Love. But isn't that a good one? Endless Love.
Good one too. Good one.
And remember his Say You, Say Me?
Heather.
Is that stretching it?
You're stretching it. Okay.
I know. I thought about the hello, but I don't know. Or the Stuck on You.
I can kind of see both of those, honestly. I really can.
I mean,
I don't know why I'm laughing. I think I'm just laughing because I'm reminiscing.
There's some
about how like obsessed we were with all these.
I mean, there's some good Lionel Richie songs
really
out there.
There really are.
But yeah, those were some of
Lady.
mine. Yeah,
Lady.
Yeah, and that was Kenny Rogers as well. Yeah, Elvis could do that one.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know.
But those were just some like quick like gems that I started thinking of and different artists and stuff.
I really like
that, but I was like, oh, some good ones.
Yeah,
some good ones. But okay,
all right, let's look at the comments and see what everybody's saying here. Oh, I know one, and correct me if I'm wrong. Elvis didn't record "I've Done Enough Dying Today" by Larry Gatlin, right? He didn't do that.
No,
he just did it.
Oh, another good one. You just made me think. Oh my gosh, another good one. And again, I always go down the like tearjerker, sad, sappy, but there's some of my favorite songs. But I don't know if any of y'all, because again, this is digging deep. You got to know country music. I don't know if any of y'all know Vern Gosdin. He's called The Voice because also, again, the man can sing. He's one of our dad's favorite singers of all time, favorite vocalists. Mm-hmm. But he had a song called Chiseled in Stone. It'll bring you to your knees.
Listen, it's a He Stopped Loving Her Today.
It'll bring you to your knees. That song, that one is a tear-jerking.
It is
sad. Whoa. But Chiseled in Stone.
That's a good one, Half. That's a good one.
Right?
That's crazy.
I know. Okay.
Let's see.
See, they just keep coming.
I know. Diana says Still by Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie, I mean it. You can't go wrong with him.
Yes.
Ellie said, and it's not silly, Ellie. She always imagines her favorite singer singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Okay. I love one from Jill because yes, you are right as well. She says, "How about some Glenn Campbell? Maybe by the time I get to Phoenix." Glenn Campbell also incredible.
I forgot about that.
Yes. Connection again, because Glenn Campbell actually sang several of the demos that were given to Elvis that Elvis listened to before he like recorded certain songs. Because when Glenn came to Nashville, he was like, as a lot of artists are, they come to Nashville and they start out as demo singers and they're working for like, labels and stuff, singing demos to pitch to artists. And he sang on a lot of the demos that Elvis got pitched to Elvis that he recorded.
Wow.
And then also, Elvis did Gentle on My Mind.
Yes.
Elvis sang Gentle on My Mind. But yeah, Glenn Campbell, a great one. Because man, he had like his Wichita Lineman.
Oh,
all those songs.
So good. Galveston.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bonnie says you've been working hard on this.
Oh, good. Hi, Vicky. She says, yes, it was She Believes in Me that he did. You can't go wrong with Kenny Rogers.
No. And Dwight nailed it. It was so good.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite, aside from I Will Always Love You. That was my favorite song he did. Let's see.
I love Teresa says that When Beneath My Wings was one of her songs at her wedding.
Oh,
it's a good one.
Jen says we've got tonight. Yes. We've Got Tonight. I love that song. Susan said you read her mind on Don't Close Your Eyes.
Oh, see, Elaine backed me up on Endless Love by Lionel Richie.
Jennifer said, I Love a Rainy Night by Eddie Rabbit. That would be cute. That'd be cute.
Yeah, that's a good boppy one.
Yes.
That's a good boppy one. Deborah says anything Dolly and Kenny sang was awesome. You know, it sure was. Talk about some good duets. And I'm telling you what, if you're trying to gear up for your Christmas holiday season and you want an ultimate Christmas album
that's not like traditional standards.
Yeah, Dolly and Kenny.
Oh, it's so good.
Dolly and Kenny did a Christmas album together that there's not a song on it that I don't love. I listen to it every year at Christmas. Love. And then, of course, just Dolly herself, Hard Candy Christmas. I mean,
love it.
Come on. Oh, Judy, I love that. Oh, Judy says, Holly, the Texas Elvis Festival was at South Fork years ago.
No, don't tell me that.
He attended a tour of South Fork that was included in the activities. And she says Victor Trevino won that year. Good seeing your videos with Elvis World updates. So maybe they'll bring it back. Maybe they'll bring it back.
Victor Trevino, if you're listening, I love Texas and I love you. And if you would take me on a tour of South Fork, that would be great.
Everybody loves the scavenger hunt prizes.
Okay, y'all.
Thank you, Bonnie. She says Heather's been working hard on this.
I told you that.
Y'all, I have.
Yeah, Jill's saying by the time I get to Phoenix.
Yeah, that's what I said. She said about Glenn Campbell.
Oh, Conway Twitty, It's Only Make Believe. Although I think that was an older song.
Oh, you know,
we do that in the 50s though, or 60s maybe.
What one? It's Only Make Believe.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Oh, yeah. I feel like that one was early,
but he re-recorded it. Didn't he re-record that? I don't know.
But yeah, a lot of Conway Twitty would be good Elvis songs.
Yes. Remember that
tight fitting jeans.
That is a great story song though. I don't know why I'm laughing because it is.
Yeah.
I had tickled at that one.
You know, Teresa, that's one of my all-time favorite songs. Not just like by Garth Brooks, just the song in general. I think Bob Dylan wrote it. I think it is so beautiful. But I believe that was after '88. But she's saying that Garth song to make you feel my love. Remember that was
in Bob Dylan's song.
That's what I said.
Oh,
yeah, it's by Bob Dylan, and it was in Hope Floats. But I believe that was after '88. But that song to make you feel my love,
one.
Such a beautiful song.
It's such a beautiful song. Keep the Faith by Bon Jovi. That was their. Oh, that was in the early '90s. Okay, never mind. Go put that. Oh.
You're welcome, Deborah. She's like, gosh, Heather, you're taking me way back in a good way. I'm telling you, girl, Holly and I, like, you know, are aficionados, like, because of our grandfather and him being in music and playing country music. And then our mom and dad were huge country fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our uncle, he played in bands and music. Holly and I have a very vast knowledge of old country and traditional country.
Oh my gosh, Vicky says Dwight's on his way to the airport, but he's going to love these suggestions. Now listen, that's all they are.
Yeah.
We're just having fun with this.
Yes.
Because I could do this every week. Every week we could be like, what 80 songs should?
And Vicky, I think I saw a thing you posted a minute ago, which absolutely, that'd be amazing. She posted a little comment earlier and said she would love to send you and I one of Dwight's 88 comeback CDs to include in our prize palooza for the winner. Yeah, send it to us. Our people will love it. Yeah, send it to us, and
he's got a CD.
Yeah, he just posted.
Okay, I thought it was a DVD. Is it a CD?
I think it's a CD.
The artwork on it is fantastic.
Is it CD or DVD? I thought Dwight. I saw his like little post about it. I thought he said it was a CD.
I mean, I was just mesmerized by the artwork.
Yeah.
So it was like this.
Yeah. Either way, send it. We'll include it because I know our people would love it.
Oh my gosh, Motley Crue, Home Sweet Home. I love that song. That great one, Jennifer. That is a good one. Living on a Prayer. Yes, Vula. Let's see. Oh yeah, I know Bon Jovi had a lot of like '90s hits.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Yeah, I think we're all on the. Oh, Tammy says, "What about Beth by Kiss?" That is a great song. I think it might. I don't know if it's in the time frame, but man, I love Beth by Kiss. That is an awesome song. Let's see. What else? See, Laura agrees, Summer of '69. That's a great one.
Yeah. That is a good one. I mean, any Bryan Adams songs. There's another really like amazing Bryan Adams songs. What was it? But I feel like it was later on. It was like that huge movie song. Remember, it was like the title track. No, I don't think so.
We're in heaven.
Oh, maybe it was.
No, you're thinking the Kiss by a Rose song. Is that it?
No, there was a Bryan Adams song, and it was like literally the theme song to a soundtrack of a movie, and I can't think of what it was.
I know what you're saying. I don't know if it's that one or not.
But also, there was another.
Okay, Vula is coming up. When Doves Cry by Prince. He should do something by Prince.
Interesting.
Elvis would have probably loved Prince and all of his dramatic flamboyance.
Yeah, interesting.
And I am a Prince fan.
Yeah.
I love me some Prince.
There was another artist I just thought of.
Purple Rain, but that's probably after 88. I don't know. Keep on Loving You, REO Speedwagon, Laura, great. REO Speedwagon, I forgot about them.
Was Boyz II Men later? Were they in the 90s? They had some great songs.
They did.
They had that one song, what was that song called? Something about like say goodbye or like
with
it's so
Mariah Carey.
No, it was their own song, but it was like it's so hard to say goodbye.
That Boyz II Men were great. They were in the 80s.
Like they were like
these. See, Laura, Purple Rain, yes. Oh, Vula, John Lennon's Imagine.
Oh, but
good one.
Is that what? Here, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look that up because I'm not sure about that one.
Phil Collins, thank you.
Oh,
thank you, Laura. I was thinking about Phil Collins. Good. You know all the great songs Phil Collins had.
So good. I mean, even the studio.
All I can think of is Miami Vice.
Okay, let's see. What song did she say? John Lennon? Oh, Imagine. John Lennon, Imagine.
Oh, Sarah's like, can you imagine Elvis music videos winning at the MTV Awards? Yes,
I
can. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Long.
Imagine was recorded in 71.
Oh. Waiting for a Girl Like You. I've been waiting for. That's a good one. Yes, love it. 2 Tickets to Paradise. Yes, Eddie Money. I am a huge Eddie Money fan. Oh my God, yes. 2 Tickets to Paradise would have been amazing. 2 tickets. Yes.
Oh, no, but it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday was 91. So the Boyz II Men was later.
Well, darn it.
They were later.
Oh, Tisa's like, what is the big hit for Taylor Dane? That she was a great vocalist too. Very underrated. Remember Taylor Dane?
Oh yeah.
That wild hair.
Yeah. Oh, and Heart. Remember Heart?
Heart.
Wait, what did
How Do I Get You Alone?
What is
Alone?
Is that it? Is that it? Alone? Yeah. Oh, good one.
Heart.
Good.
Great.
Good
Great.
one.
That's a good one. Those are good. Heart. Yes. Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia Newton-John. That was a biggie. That was a big hit. I think in the late 70s, because didn't Grease come out? We figured out like 78 or 79, I think.
Maybe.
That's a good one, Margaret. The Way You Make Me Feel, Michael Jackson. That's a good one. Let's see. The song She's Out of My Life by Michael Jackson. That's a good one. Mm-hmm. That would have been a good one. Mm-hmm. Good one, Tisa. Mm-hmm. Sarah Says Ben by Michael Jackson. Also a good one, too.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what would have been some good Elton John songs too. Like, was there any in that like time?
Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me with him and George Michael. Remember that one? I don't know if that was 80s. That might have been later. One. That's a good one though.
Yeah, as long as it was.
My favorite Elton John is Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word, but I don't know what time. That might have been in the 70s. I'm not sure. I was gonna look up something. What was I getting ready to look up? Laura's right. He needs to do something Whitney Houston because her mama was a backup singer of his. Yeah. That'd be a nice connection.
Oh, maybe. Oh no, I bet that was way later. I was gonna say he could do the Linda Thompson song that she wrote. That isn't it hers? That I Have Nothing.
Heather, I didn't even think about that. He's got to do a Linda Thompson song.
Yeah, but I feel like
how cool would that later.
When did he do that? Isn't that the one that Linda wrote? That I Have Nothing.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Maybe that would be great. Let's see, that would be so good. You should just look up
Nothing.
You could look up Linda Thompson songwriting or something. I'm looking.
Okay, it says it was released in 93 from The Bodyguard, so it's too late. But
maybe she had something else though before that. If she had some hits in the 80s, he should totally do it because Elvis would have been so proud and he would have loved to have probably done a Linda Thompson song. That is a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Little Thing Called Love by Queen. Yes. Ooh. I forgot about Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, Queen songs.
Good. Oh, I love him too. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Amazing. I'm looking.
Yeah, I have nothing. It was Linda Thompson and David Foster. I thought that was the one she wrote.
Amazing.
Great song.
She's a good songwriter now. I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is so much fun. Well, y'all, I think we've exhausted you with our flashback to the 80s, but we just wanted to get on here. We thought that was so much fun. I could do this for like 3 more hours.
And keep them coming because y'all know I go back and read and the comments and stuff.
Yes.
And I will be like so giddy to see like everything y'all come up with.
Yeah, we get so excited about stuff like this. But anyway, we have kept y'all long enough. Heather, do you have anything to add to our Sunday chat?
Hold on.
Oh, she's looking up.
Well, I was looking.
What you looking up? Now I've got all these 80s songs
I know.
stuck in my head. I'm gonna have to go like down the YouTube rabbit hole and watch the best of the 80s or something.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
Yes.
That would be so much fun.
Did you get through most of the comments?
Yeah, I think I've gotten a lot. But all right, y'all. Well,
yes.
What?
Well, that was another
Thank you, dramatic.
Well, I just saw Debbie say it, and I was like, that was another one because also one of my favorite country vocalists and definitely our dad's, Gene Watson. Farewell Party. I actually was listening to it in my car the other day because I was like, I'm gonna go back and listen to this song because I was like, I want to see if I can hear Elvis singing it and if that would be a good choice. Yes, Farewell Party by Gene Watson. A good one.
Y'all are digging deep. Y'all are digging deep into the country roots. I like it.
A good one.
I like it.
Yes. Yes.
All right, y'all. Well, take care. Have a great rest of your Sunday. We have enjoyed this so much. Remember, get your scavenger hunt questions in, and then we'll check them and we'll do that big drawing maybe later on in the month. So much coming up, y'all. So much we're going to be talking about. The next few months are lit for H Squared, and we are pumped about it. So many great announcements and stuff to talk about with y'all. So stay tuned. Remember, I was going to say too, they start taking the lives down after 30 days on Facebook now. Boo. So I'm just going to re-upload them. Some of them are already on YouTube, but I'm going to re-upload our entire Elvis week and make a little playlist on our YouTube channel. So if you want to go back and relive Elvis week with us, you can do that. I'll make a post whenever I get it done. It's not going to be this week, but just in the future, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, you've liked this channel, and we're trying to get our little baby Instagram going. So go on over there to Everything Elvis Entertainment and hit follow. But we will see you all very, very soon. Thank you so much for spending time with us. We love you.
Yes, we appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Yes, so we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.